Welcome to Dreamfields Mexico.
Hey everyone, I'm here with Ghost Story, who's just got off stage literally minutes ago. How was it tonight?
It was so amazing. It was our first time playing in Mexico, in Guadalajara. And the crowd was so insane. Like, the people were screaming, filming, dancing. It was insane, right?
Yeah, from the beginning, I walked on stage and we didn't even do anything. I didn't even sing yet, and people were really like, I felt my heart like, it was really sick. Yeah, great, amazing crowd. How does Dreamfields differ from other festivals you've been to?
I think the crowd is the main one. You know, it's like the Mexican crowd is one of the craziest in the world. It's like the dedication and the passion, and people are so energetic. And it's for us, it's an honor to play over here for so many beautiful people. And yeah, can't wait. We can play every day in Mexico.
Okay, I want to hear from all three of you. What was the moment that you knew you wanted to do music?
Well, let you start.
Well, let me start. I'm not sure. I think I've been singing some vocals for them for the 15 years already. But it was quite undercover because I'm a professional dancer as well. So for me, it was more of the dancing. But I've always loved music. But I mean, singing, when I really felt it, I think it was with our first performance together. Then I felt like I really had more love for music and wanted to really do this and be like, yeah, I think this is a new passion for me. So I think like 4 or 5 years ago for me. Yeah.
For me, it started when I was like 18 and I started DJing because some friends of mine, they were DJs, and they showed me how it is to play with vinyls and everything. And I was like, okay, I want to learn that. And then after a couple of months when I like mastered that, I felt like the music that I was playing was not what I wanted to play. It was like it was missing something. So I was like interested in creating my own music so I could put my own like emotion in it and everything. So that was the moment where I felt like, okay, I want to start creating my own music.
I think I was 6 or 7 when I started playing piano. And then, I wanted to play every day, made my own music. And my piano teacher, he once wanted me to play like classical stuff. And I kind of like that, but I wanted to make my own stuff real quick. So that's, I told my teacher, I want to just improvise lessons on piano. And yeah, from there on, everybody, my teacher said, yeah, what do you want to be? I'm a musician. Yeah, it doesn't matter. And now we became a DJ. But now with the three of us, we're like a live act, so we can bring like real music to a EDM festival. So that's really beautiful to have that musical element in electronic music.
Any final words for the fans? Well, for me personally, it was one of the best crowds I've ever had. So thank you for that. Y'all made me feel nervous today. No, but thank you so much for the warm welcome. Thank you for the good tequila. And thank you I really felt the energy and the love that they have for our music, and it felt really special to see that they're really into what we do, because it's something different than other acts, I think, other hostile acts. So it's really nice to see that appreciation is really there for Mexico. So how you say this? Mucho gracias.
Yeah, we also saw a lot of fans that made their own masks and made their own hoodies or t-shirts, and everybody was filming when Evelyn started coming on stage, and that was just heartwarming. And for us, it was a great first time in Mexico, and we can't wait to come back. So hope to see you guys soon.
Thank you so much. Hey everyone, I'm here with Alec. How are you?
Great. Yeah, feeling very good.
This is your first time at Dreamfield.
Yes.
What did you think?
I think it's amazing. I was very impressed when I arrived in the festival. Actually, looking the pictures and the videos beforehand, I said, wow, this is big. But when I got here, I was very impressed. Also, I think the design of the stage is beautiful, you know. I've been to Guadalajara 13 years ago. I played another project that I had, which was like Psytrance. And since then, I haven't come back, and I'm happy to be here.
You just mentioned the production value of the set. How do you think that impacts the overall experience for everyone?
Well, You know, I think nowadays people, when they go out to parties and festivals, they're looking for like a 360 experience. It's not only about like the who is playing, who is performing, and you know, or, like it's really about like getting this immersive experience where you go to a party and then you leave it different how you came, right? So I think when you have this great value on the production wise, it brings you know, a very dynamic experience to the crowd. It's very important. And also I felt that the crowd here, they're very educated with the electronic music, because before me was playing like hard style, and then before was like I think Black Coffee, and then I played, and all the artists, they were reacting very well. So it's very impressive, you know. I think they're very open-minded and they just wanted to connect with it.
What do you think it is that Dreamfields is doing that's resonating with the audience? You know a lot about this audience.
I mean, I think it's when you give the production value to the festival, it means a lot to who is coming here, because they buy the tickets and stuff, but when they understand like they're being well treated and people are like investing for them to have the best experience. I mean, people already come here with the heart open, you know. As soon as they see it all, they say like, wow, it's given also like a kind of, I'll give you an example, okay? Like when you have international festivals coming here and they do a very different production than what they do on their main people say, like, why are you doing like so, you know what I mean? Why you're not respecting us the way we deserve maybe sometimes. So I think when the Dreamfield does this, it has this very international value also. It's very comparable with big international festivals. So that's what I'm saying. Very impressed.
I want to ask you, because I feel like you have kind of tapped into what this audience wants. If you could put into one word, one of the biggest things that they're seeking, what would you say that it is?
Okay, I think, and that's what I thought about when I was creating the set as well, but during the set, it's that, as I told you, they're very educated. They also, it means that they want to be surprised in a way where they don't want to just you play the obvious. When you're educated, like I feel that the dance floor, it's very hot. People are reacting very well, but they can also be very hard in a way where when you don't connect with them in a genuine way.
I want to ask you if you know the moment you knew you wanted to do music and be a DJ.
Yeah, I started to DJ when I was 12 years old, because my parents, they're DJs, right? So they've been playing for the last 30 years. So I was basically influenced by them. And I was a very introspective children, like I wasn't so good for communication stuff. And I remember that the first party I played the music. When it came to drop, I put my hands in the air and everyone was just reacting.
Really?
So I could connect with people even though I was shy, but I could connect with them through the music. The music was like, and I was like, wow. For the very first time I felt that I connected with someone. I was very shy, and so I think at that moment I was sure that I wanted to do it for the rest of my life. I swear I forgot, like the very first song, when people reacted, I was like, okay. And since then, I'm addicted to connect with people.
Here with Looney Tunes, and it is his birthday today, so we have to help him celebrate.
I want to do something special for you guys, so please name any song you want me to remix for my set in Mexico. And I received like 200 IDs, you know. So I decided to pick one. It was La Cucaracha, like the classic Mexico. Yeah.
I love that.
So I made a remix and I played it here for the first time. So that's fun, you know, like interaction with the fans.
And how is the audience here in Mexico?
Crazy, one of the craziest audiences in the world, I think. Like so much energy from beginning to the end. Like.
And does that inform how you play? Like, does that feed you while you're performing?
Yeah, it like the crowd gives me also energy, you know. When you play, I mean, in Holland, I love the people in Holland and the crowd in Holland, but the crowd in Holland is super picky, you know. So I know for a lot of DJs who are not from Holland, when they play in Holland, they're like, hey, what the fuck, this crowd is, they don't like my music or whatever, but they behave different, you know. They're like socializing, like, hey, how are you on the dance floor while the DJ is playing? And And here in Mexico, they're all like focused and they really come. Yeah, so. But still, the people in Holland, even if they're socializing with friends on the dance floor, they have always a good time. Online, you see, okay, it was amazing, but the DJs think, okay, they didn't like it. But so for me, the Mexican crowd, super dedicated, and I get a lot of energy from the crowd. So that's I love that.
How does performing here at Dreamfields differ from other festivals you've been to?
Yeah, the crowd, just the crowd. Like in Mexico, whenever I come to Mexico, there's people waiting at the airport, at the hotel, like everywhere I go, there's people like, hey, Looney Tunes. I'm like, oh, how do you know I'm here? You know, like.
You feel the love.
Yeah, really. So that's really, I like that.
This might be a wild question, but
Wow.
do you remember the moment you decided I want to be a DJ?
I never wanted to be a DJ, never.
You didn't?
No. It happened. So back in the days, me and my ex-partner, we were just making music for fun, you know, and I was studying. So during my studies, I was like making music for fun. And long story short, the music we put out kind of blew up. And at some point, I was making more money with performing music than like doing a side job, you know. And so I was like, yeah, I might be a DJ then, you know, like.
The game chose you.
Yeah. So it was never my goal, but I'm happy I can travel, meet a lot of new people, make music, and so it's the best job, I think.
Any final words for the fans?
Mexico, I love you guys. Thank you guys for having me at Dreamfields. I'm gonna drop an album. It's called Showtime. It's gonna be 17 tracks, 17 singles. Every 2 weeks I'm gonna release a single, so I try to make so much cool music for you guys. I hope you guys love it, and yeah, go check it out.
Thank you so much. Hey everyone, I'm here with Selini. Selini, how does it feel to be back here in Guadalajara?
I'm super happy to be back. Guadalajara is, it's not a cliche, it's one of my favorite cities in the world, actually. Like,
Why?
hands up. People in Mexico, and especially Guadalajara, have the same value for food as I have as an Italian. I live for food, and I have a feeling that people here in Guadalajara have the same. I don't know, we communicate in the same way. You know, in the morning we talk about what should we eat for lunch, and at lunch we say what should we eat for the evening. So it's a common emotion for food and music. So we share the two together.
How was the crowd tonight?
It was cool, really cool. Last year when I played, I just arrived from a gig in Peru, which was at night, so I had a really long flight. I went directly from the plane to the gig, and I was a bit confused actually because of everything. Today I arrived like an hour before, so I had the time to talk with people, to see the crowd, to adjust, so I had some time to build up. And I really loved it because people they were at the beginning they were a bit shy, I think. And I love that because then I know, okay, sometimes I can get up a bit and they communicate, and in the end everything exploded, and that's what for me makes a perfect DJ set. It shouldn't be like on top all the time, you should have like a flow in it, and that was what happened today.
I love that, getting the weekend started right.
Yeah.
Any final words for the fans?
I'm really happy to be back in Guadalajara, and I hope to be back in Mexico soon. See you soon.
Hey everyone, I'm here with Level 1 and Nightcraft. How was it tonight?
It was really much fun. It was, the first time for me in Mexico, really big festival. People were really lovely. It was amazing, really nice.
Nightcraft, for you, how was it tonight?
It was really fun. Also, like the first proper back-to-back with Level 1, and really enjoying playing together. For me, it's the third time in Mexico, but today, like this big of a festival, super enthusiastic crowd. Really a lot of fun.
How does the Mexican audience differ from other audiences?
Yeah, they are way more hyped. They are just dancing and jumping all the time, and in the Netherlands they are like more, we have like a festival every week and they are used to it, so they're like, I saw them like 5 times this month, so yeah. But here they are like really amazing and really hyped, so that's really nice.
Does that kind of help feed you while you're in the show and get more into it? Or
I think for the both of us, we can say like could definitely see. Yeah, like it gives, if the crowd is really hyped and like really screaming and dancing, interaction with people, more interaction, you hear the crowd screaming, then you see them dancing, jumping, and it just, you feed off their energy and you get more energy as well. And like you don't feel tired. It's really, really nice.
Both of you, really fast, what's been the highlight of your career so far?
Supremacy.
Oh, yes.
I was like 1.5 months ago was my biggest set ever, like 15,000 people, and yeah, it was my album showcase. I did an album this year, and everything came together on that moment. So yeah, it was really insane.
Congratulations.
Thank you. For me, it was, I think, and also was together with him, we did the after party at DEF CON at the Blue Stage, which was like 35,000 people. It was like just a sea of people, and seeing them go insane on your music is just like so rewarding. And another personal highlight was I've been to Japan twice, also one time with him, which was like we're really good friends, so
I can tell.
going on trips together is like really fun, and it just brings me a lot of happiness. So I'm really, really happy about that.
Thank you so much for giving us your time. Any final words for the fans?
Muchos gracias, Mexico.
Mexico, you are the best. It was so amazing to see you guys all over there and partying with us. So thank you very much.
Hey everyone, I'm here with Barry Corsten. How are you?
I'm really good, thank you.
How does it feel to be here in Mexico?
After 5 years, it's really nice again, yeah.
You were just saying how crazy the crowd goes when you get on set.
Yeah, you know, it's one of those crowds that they start screaming and going off and they don't end. There's no break in it. It keeps going.
And how does that impact your experience?
Oh, it's like we make the party together, right? It's the crowd plus me, so it's just like, yeah, it lifts everything. It's amazing, yeah.
How do you think Dreamfields compares to other festivals you've been to?
Well, it's my first time here and I haven't played yet, so I can't really say like, okay, this is it. But you know, just by being in Mexico alone and knowing how the Mexican crowd is, seeing the lineup here at this festival, I can already.
Have you checked out the stages?
Yeah, it looks amazing. So, yeah,
the production level.
Yeah, so I can imagine that this is going to be a wild one. Yeah.
You've had an incredible career. I'm curious, what inspires you to keep making music?
First of all, it's a passion and a love for making music, for creating, you know, out of nothing, there's something. And that whole process is something that always really intrigued me. And not just in music. I mean, you know, someone who has a blank canvas and starts putting paint on it and all of a sudden you have a picture, there's something really special about that.
Do you remember the moment you were like, I'm gonna be a DJ, I'm gonna make music, I'm gonna be a performer, an artist, and that's it?
Yes, but I didn't have such a clear-cut
path.
Well, moment where I said, like, I want to be a DJ. You know, I know that I was about 11 years old and knew that I wanted to do something with music. And, you know, I was just obsessed with the music that I was hearing on radio. And, you know, when the first double cassette players came out and I could do my dub mix, sort of crazy stuff, you know, and then eventually started getting this interest of like how the music that I'm feeling around with right now. I just want to make the tracks themselves. So and that was all around so like 11, 13, 14 years old.
Wow.
When I started getting deeper into that, how does that work? And I had my first record out at 16. So yeah, but never really thought I would be doing this still. But I also know that a lot of people go here to see their favorite DJs, but also there's so much out there. There's so many other DJs from different genres, you know, and I know a lot of people like to explore as well. You know, you may be a techno head and you don't like trance music. Go check out the trance set. You're here anyway, right? So, and or whatever, you know, you're a house DJ, a house fan, and you're not really into drum and bass. I don't know. I just make it up as we go, or hardstyle, and just go check it out.
Yeah.
So you may find something different. And I know a lot of people do that, but I think that's also the beauty of a festival like this, you know, with such a lineup, so diverse, which is great.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you too, for sure.
Any final thoughts to the audience?
Yeah, guys, I haven't been in Mexico for about 5 years, so really happy to be back. And I'm gonna make sure that I compact sort of 5 years into 90 minutes tonight. So, see you there.
Thank you. Hey everyone, I'm here with Purple Disco Machine. How are you?
Hey, yeah, I'm pretty well excited.
What do you think it is about Mexico that makes you about shut?
I just don't know. Since the beginning, I just know 10 years ago when I started the listening machine and I opened the Facebook page. So from the beginning on, at least 90% of followers came from Mexico. When I released my first music, was like, I don't know what the special connection is to Mexico, but coming back here is always special and feels like, yeah, really, really special to me as well.
What's the audience like?
Mixed. So it's everyone, and I think the people are really passionate, they're really into just this kind of positive energy. I think the problem we have in Europe, first of all, is we have an overdose of music, of shows, and everything. It's not that easy. And people, we are more stiff and we judge a lot genres, what it is, if it is genre I like. But here in Mexico, people don't care about genres. They just feel the music. And if they feel it, they go all in. And it's all about this kind of feeling.
Amigos de Dreamfields México, estamos con la única, la inconfundible y tira para todo. Querida tía, la verdad es que fue impresionante. Yo estaba escuchando, el público te ama, cada vez es increíble cómo estás llenando los escenarios, cada vez más grande. ¿Cómo te sientes de estar emocionado que nada que
Bueno, ya estaba deseando venir al Dreamfields porque todo el mundo me está diciendo que ahorita venir etapa y ya no sé qué tal, perdón, en español.
Bueno, así se dice. Suda.
Cabrón. Bueno, y me dijeron que era la bomba, entonces nada, acabo de pinchar, estoy como todavía en la energía, así espectacular, estoy como, sí.
Y bueno, estuviste en backstage, en el escenario central donde te monstruo de ¿qué tal fue eso? Y hay un montón de personas. ¿Cómo sientes el público mexicano?
Bueno, yo, la comparación, ¿no? Porque es como muy masiva en cualquier por las entrevistas, pero también puedo decir como que al final México, igual que España, tiene como ese rollo caliente, cálido, como que se la suba todo. Y del primer tema que puse la estaba nunca lo estaba deseando. Tengo un montón de Warriors aquí en México y estaba deseando ya tocar.
Hello, all the fans that we are right now on the stage of Dreamfields México. We are having a good interview with Nicky. How are you, my friend?
Good, man. I'm good.
So tell me, what's your feeling to play right now in Dreamfields in Guadalajara?
Well, I've been to Mexico several times, as I was saying to you earlier, for many festivals, but it's my first time in this city. I've been to, is it Monterrey?
Yeah.
Mexico City, obviously, like Beyond Wonderland, EDC, Ultra, but this is my first time doing Dreamfields, and obviously Strone's the main stage, so.
Tell me about you have the same feeling, I don't know, you get nervous when you enter a big stage with a big crowd, or do you finally get like set, I don't know.
No, I've been DJing now on so big crowds for maybe 10, 15 years. Yeah. I don't get nervous at all. I seriously, genuinely. When I first started, I did, like for maybe a couple of years. But seriously, I used to get a lot of butterflies, nervous, and I do miss it. Sometimes a little bit, but no, not really. Like I'm very confident in what I do. So I love it. So
do you do some kind of ritual, maybe like pray to God, or do you have like a shot? Well, we are having a shot.
Yeah, my ritual is actually drinking. Yeah.
What's your favorite drink?
I do like whiskey and ginger ale. Yeah. And
I'm trying as well.
I'll tell you another one. I live in Belfast, which is Northern Ireland, and in there we drink lots of obviously lager and stuff, but Guinness is one of my favourites. So and I travel a lot out of Dublin Airport as well. So I drink a lot of Guinness as well, which is one of my favourites. Have you tried it before?
No. Never.
It's like a black stout. It's not like a lager. It's like a very rich ale kind of stout.
I need to try it.
Yeah, I'll show you a picture in a minute, but it's crazy.
Okay. So tell me about the Mexican crowd. For you that you play for different countries, different parts of the world, for you, the Mexican people, they're so kind and so expressive. How's it feeling when you are playing with all the Mexican crowd that, I don't know, get loud with you?
Yeah, they're one of the best crowds in the world. The energy, like every time you drop a track, the energy is insane. even when I'm playing, like I was saying to you, even in America, I have loads of Mexico fans that live in America as well, and just they are so energetic. So I love them. Yeah, and I can't wait. Yeah.
Hey everyone, I'm here with Avira. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Yeah, I'm doing great.
How is it performing here in Mexico?
Honestly, it was really surprising. I feel like there was like a nice chunk of people in the front that were really into the music, and I absolutely love that. That's like a DJ's dream.
Right? Doesn't it just feed you?
Yeah, absolutely. And I was always saying, like, every time I see, you know, any like statistics, it's always Mexico #1.
Really?
So in my mind, I'm like, oh my God, I really want to go to Mexico. So here we are.
Yeah, so you got to experience it for yourself. Did it live up to the hype? Did the Mexican audience live up to the hype?
More than lived up to the hype.
That's what I
it was
like to
great.
hear.
Yeah.
And what about Dreamfields? What do you think about this festival? How does it compare to other festivals you've been to?
Honestly, so far everything has been really incredible. The crowd, unbelievable. I mean, I'm not going to say that another festival was like worse or not, but everything here has been honestly really great.
Hey everyone, I'm here with Agents of Time.
Hello.
Hello, everyone. Good.
Okay, first of all, I love that name. How did you come up with that?
It's the name of the album of an artist we really love. It's called Matthew Johnson, and he did this album long time ago, and he used to call Ages of Time. So we were kind of inspired by this guy. That's why we took his album name as our name of the group.
Is that kind of what inspired you to move forward with making music?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, well, like the idea to be like kind of futuristic, you know, agents of time and this kind of heroes.
Past and future together.
Yeah, heroes. Let's say like this, but we are not heroes, by the way. But yeah.
How was it tonight?
Amazing.
Wow. Yeah, it was really good. I mean, we didn't expect so much crowd. Was really nice, and also the great thing is that sometimes when you have a lot of people, they are just standing there, but tonight they were really into music. They were dancing, screaming, jumping. So it was like really nice satisfaction.
Yeah, I think also that the production was on point. It's great. I mean, we travel, we do a lot of festivals around the world, but this one was super good. It looks more like an European festival, but we are in South America because, I mean, South America, it's always great, but sometimes, you know, you find difficult places, but this one was point.
I love that, the European production value, but that South American soul and passion just kind of come together. Yeah,
the perfect combination.
The perfect combination. Speaking of that soul and passion, I'm curious, what are some of the similarities or differences between an Italian audience or the Mexican audience?
I think we are quite the same because also Italian are like Latino people.
Yeah.
So we are really warm. We like to be hospitable, like welcome to people. We are really passionate about music, food. We have a big culture behind everyone. So I think we are quite the same. There's not so much difference.
Yeah, I mean, since the first moment we jump on the stage today, we felt the connection with the people. It's like Italy, it's like Europe in general. Let's say Spain, Italy, most like Latinian people, because we are from the same mother, I think. So
yeah,
it's
that
like,
similar soul.
Yeah, yeah. So it's like very passionate crowd, and we always like to play here. So it's like unique.
Absolutely. You know, you mentioned about that production value, and I think that that's one thing Dreamfields has done incredibly well. How does that impact how you play when the production level is so high?
Nowadays, I think production is doing like 50% of the show.
Yeah.
Because we are moving, electronic music is becoming bigger and bigger, so the business is growing, of course. Reason why the people expect always something more. So the use of LED screens, the big big stage designs, big lights, all these things help the artists as well to create the kind of vibe and to make the set more like special, let's say. The place where you have to be with less production is a club, where you are like more intimate. 200 people, 300 people, you need to be there chilling.
Con un gran invitado, and Ish. Hey. Estás, my friend? How are you?
I'm good, I'm having fun.
So, well, it's really amazing that you are here. So you are gonna bring us all the talent that you have. I know that you do a collaboration with Madonna.
Correct.
So you had a lot of work. You are playing in so many festivals. How is to be right now here in Mexico City?
So Mexico, I have always a good part in my heart because I play in Tulum, I play Mexico City, and I played in Guadalajara before. And it's amazing. It's amazing to see that there's a big festival happening in Guadalajara with so many DJs and everybody from around the world are showing up. And the energy is just another level.
That's a good question. I want to ask you about the Mexican crowd. How can you describe the Mexican people when you saw it, when you feel it?
So how can you not love them? They love tequila and they go crazy. They jump and they just get drunk and having fun and they appreciate the music, you know? Because you can see people after my set came and say, wow, that was a great set. People just enjoying it. So it's a good time.
Tell us about Dreamfields, about the festival. Do you like feeling when you see all the pictures?
At first I saw pictures, I didn't know what to expect. But arriving here and seeing the people and seeing the outfits and seeing the decoration and the stages and the sound systems, everything is top notch, like all the way. And everybody welcoming you, they taking care of us, everybody's amazing.
Tell us, do you know some words in Spanish?
Some words in Spanish.
Just
hola, hola, ¿qué pasó? You know, like a few words. That's about it. And it's sad because I'm from Miami.
Yeah.
And you know,
so many people.
Everybody in Miami, Spanish is the #1 word. But I'm hanging out. I'm Israeli also, so I'm hanging out mostly in the Israeli community. So I speak 3 languages.
But can you tell us something to your fans and all the people who saw the festival?
So first of all, don't miss next year. You got to be here. And thank you so much for coming to see me on stage, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And again, it's still going on, so you guys have fun. And hopefully I'll see more people next year.
Hey everyone, I'm here with A Vision. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. How are you feeling to be here in Mexico?
Good, I love Mexico. Viva Mexico.
How does the crowd in Mexico differ from America? And you can be honest too.
Like today I had to build a little bit, and then, you know, I had to see if people like within minutes, which was great, you know, but once that sea of people comes, you gotta bring it, you know.
What are your thoughts of the festival so far?
Oh, amazing. Really, the hospitality's been unmatched, like really great. The minute I landed, someone texted me, you know, it makes you feel comfortable.
Thank you so much for giving us your
pleasure.
time. Any final thoughts to this crowd out there?
Oh no, I mean, Mexico's amazing. This is an amazing festival. You guys crushed it. And I'm super grateful for being a part of it. So thank you guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you.